Coming right up for the Spurs. They kicked off the season with back-to-back losses, looking to get in the win column tonight. Only here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Dan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. And a chance now to look at the schedule for San Antonio. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets.
And for that game against Miami, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Colin Sexton, Paul George out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Emmanuel Quickley, and it's Chamberlain in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for San Antonio, Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby, and it's Vassell in at the 3. Grant, this season seems to be off to a strong start. Teams are coming together pretty quickly.
You know, B.A., what other choice is there? The competition is fierce in this league, so it's sink or swim right away the moment the season starts.
Hey, Johnson will put some pressure on your defense.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First trip to the line for him here. No good on that one.
And for Johnson, it's all about being consistent. When he does this, he's a major factor for this team.
He hits the second from the line. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot, too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Now here's Johnson. Back to Fox. Wembanyama, screen on quickly. 6 to shoot. Here's Fox. Sexton grabs the board. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We talked about Paul George and what his game plan was for keeping him in check. He said it's never going to be easy with him, but I told our guys I want constant. Communication. Talk when screens are coming, switch when we need to. We need to be highly active guarding him. Let's see how effective they are against him tonight. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Johnson with a bucket.
That's a nice bit of space, and Johnson was locked and loaded for that catch-and-shoot jumper.
Outside Sexton. Pass to Chamberlain. Over Wembanyama. Chamberlain, no good. On offense, here's San Antonio. Here's Castle. Fox deciding where to go with it. And Fox powers it home.
Terrific finish from Fox. One of the more explosive guards that we have in the league.
George outside. Middleton against Vassell. Inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And here's the fast break. Three-pointer, Fox. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's George. Drives to the hoop. That one falls. George has got 5.
Good luck trying to contain George on the drive. The mobility and the ferocity on display there. Oh, wow.
Pass to Johnson. San Antonio moving the ball around. Fox outside. Takes a 3. Again, the miss by Fox.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot. has just been unreliable.
Quickly against Fox. Sexton passes to Chamberlain. George for three. Pure from three-point range. Give him eight.
And a coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Middleton passes to George. Right side, Sexton. Quickly against Vassell. Offensive rebound. Chamberlain. So to be 2 free throws, he was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Spurs trail by 5. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Fox, the pass to Vassell. Castle outside. From downtown, Chamberlain pulls it in. Gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Quickly passes to George. Now Middleton. Outside Sexton. Quickly outside. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Fox, the pass to Vassell. Back to Fox. Pass to Wembanyama to end the drought. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 5 rebounds in the game. Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down 3-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
Now here's Fox. Last game with 30. Puts up a 3. San Antonio again can't hit.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Sexton passes to Chamberlain. Rebound by San Antonio.
They lost both games to this team last year. Don't know if anyone noticed, but both clubs were just so bad. They felt embarrassed.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. Now here's Conley. To the middle. And he goes in for the dunk.
That's how you know Conley is right out there.
San Antonio with the ball. 6-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Barnes. He picked up 15 in their last win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Chamberlain takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
Pass to Chamberlain. Over Wembanyama. Chamberlain, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Outside for Wembanyama. 4-3. Knocks down the long J. Wembanyama's got 6.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's George. Outside Conley. And here's Barnes. Covered by Johnson. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Counted from distance.
Well, he shoots a solid clip from deep. Caldwell Pope took advantage.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Making a change here. Sohan's checked in. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals. Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Outside Barnes. Here's Chamberlain, covered by Wembanyama. Left block, shot on the way. Chamberlain gets the bucket. 9 points in the game.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Martin finds Conley, down low. Here's Chamberlain. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Fox outside. And it's Fox with the jam.
Lift off there for Fox, showing how high up he can get.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's the 3. Sohan with a rebound. Spurs trail by 6. Outside Wembanyama. Jacks up a 3. And it's Martin with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Caldwell Pope. The pass to Chamberlain. Here's an 8-footer. Nice touch on the bank shot. Chamberlain's got 13.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Brian, back to you.
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Barnes finds Caldwell Pope. And here's Conley from deep. Good work defensively by Fox. Here's Harper. He's guarded by Conley. Pass to Harper. Launches a 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Spurs trail by 5. To the paint. Stolen by Conley. And they're on the run. And he lobs it up.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. A minute 29 left to play in the first quarter. Fox against Conley. Three-pointer. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Here's Chamberlain, covered by Wembanyama. Oh, Fox with a steal. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Harper. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. To the inside. Here's Martin. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First one falls for him. And the Spurs with some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Crowder comes in for Johnson. And Castle subbed in for Fox. And so he hits both. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Castle. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Houston.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
Now here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Second team foul.
The steal. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Up 7. Let's take a quick break. And then it's on to the second quarter after this. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
Gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. They've got Jay Crowder. Stephon Castle is out there with Harper. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Holmes in at the center. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Middleton. No points so far. It's George on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Such a pure scorer. If George finds his shot, it's almost as good as in.
Crowder, the pass to Holmes. Castle on the wing, guarded by Quickly. Holmes, no good.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Basket's good. George has got 4 points this quarter.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Greg.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
And, Coach, we see more and more teams looking to push the pace. What took so long?
I don't know what took so long, B.A. I think what happens as coaches and as players, you realize that it's tough to score against the best defensive teams in the half court where their defense is set. And so if you can get the ball down the floor quickly and beyond the attack before they are locked in, you got a much better chance to generate quality shots.
Now here's Holmes. From deep, Harper. Prince grabs the miss. Gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Quickly with the ball. And it's Holmes picking him up. Crowder with a steal. In transition. Here's Sohan. Castle outside. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Cassell, he's checked in for Crowder.
Second team. Now into the lineup for San Antonio, number 24, Devin Vassell.
Quickly against Castle. Fires the three. San Antonio again can't hit.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Prince can't hit.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
Sohan, right side. Castle outside. This one for three. It's rebounded by George. Gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Spurs trail by 13. Vassell outside. Pass to Castle. Picked by Holmes. Castle misses.
Well, deep into the game, his team is lagging, and he's been unable to help. A brutal performance from him.
To the right side. Here's Harper. San Antonio again can't hit.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's Prince. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Middleton. Fires from deep. Rebound by San Antonio.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown. Just showcasing his athleticism on that jam. Harper loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
Gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's Prince. Pass to Middleton. It's George on the wing. Sohan covering. It's good. George has got 14.
Dare I say he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
Holmes, a screen on Prince.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for San Antonio.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
San Antonio with the ball, trailing by 13. Six on the shot clock. Tips it up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. It's Middleton on the wing. And the visitors call time here. And for the better part of a decade now, the league allowing players to wear any sneaker color. It's catching on, Stan. What color are those you're wearing? Is that lime green?
Well, Brian, you know I've always been known for my fashion sense. I'm something of an icon, and when I come on camera, people are watching because they want to know what the next fashion trend is. So yes, tonight these are lime green. Tomorrow, we'll just have to see.
Making a change here. Crowder's checked in. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. Fourth, San Antonio.
Well, they played great defense last season. They had great rim protection, and they were very disruptive.
5 to shoot. Barnes finds quickly. Good on the bucket.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 13-point game. Now here's Castle. Not a lot of room. Here's Sohan. They grab their own miss. Crowder with a screen. The three is up. Quickly with a rebound. Gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Up and over Crowder. Here's Williams. Kicks it to Quickly. It's Barnes on the wing. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Barnes has gotten his first points of the night.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Quickly from outside. The rebound by the Spurs. Sohan's got 4 rebounds in the game. Vassell outside. Pass to Castle. Now Crowder. The 3 ball. Knocks down the triple. Crowder's got 6 here in the quarter.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Sexton against Castle. Pass to Quickly. Takes the 3. Crowder grabs the miss. Spurs trail by 12. Now here's Sohan. It doesn't go for him. Crowder against Quickly. Stolen by Vassell. Crowder outside. Inside. Fox. Wow, Fox gets it done in close.
Well, that's good offense. Fox converts the high percentage look.
Quickly passes to Williams. Crowder with a steal. Back come the Spurs in transition. Vassell with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Vassell's shot is good.
When you even sense a break, always a good idea to get it to your man up court.
Quickly against Fox. Barnes passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, that's muscling your way in. Williams doing some heavy lifting inside.
San Antonio has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Castle.
Substitution on the court.
Fox finds Crowder. Vassell, a screen on Barnes. Now here's Crowder. 6 points for him. 4 on the clock. The 3. Barnes with the rebound. Gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Down low. Stolen by Vassell. Pass to Fox. Here's Harper. Fires the 3. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists in the game. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
To the paint. Barnes, no good.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Pass to Wembanyama. George against Vassell. Here's Harper, coming off a 22-point game against Houston.
In total command of the offense. The passing was insane, especially when you consider how many points he put up.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go. And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And the Spurs with some changes. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Crowder. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. Pass to Wembanyama. Castle against Barnes. Wembanyama screen. Here's Castle. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it.
Still hasn't gotten on the board this quarter. He may be pressing a little, trying to get them out of this hole.
Here's Chamberlain. He's got 17. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
An elite rim protector. Wemby's height and freakish wingspan allow him to just wipe shots away.
Now here's Wembanyama. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Houston. Yes, it's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. George outside. Back to quickly. To the middle. Kicks it to George. Three-pointer. San Antonio with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama, and he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game.
The previous play is
2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Outside Johnson. And the layup is good off the glass. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
Well, credit the screen there, stringing him loose for the finish.
George, a deep three. So we conclude the first half. Up by 6. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
You take a look at the visitors. It's still too early to tell. I mean, can't judge a movie based on the first 15 minutes. Gotta let things develop.
Yeah, I could judge your movies off the first 5 minutes.
Easy. And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the visiting team.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight. Chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their mindset.
Yeah, you can tell it was a focal point of their game plan coming in, and they've made good on that. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Paul George has been sensational.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
They've got Chris Middleton, Colin Sexton out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's George, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5. Here's George. And the shot falls short that time. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Johnson. Chamberlain pulls it in. Shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. George in the post, covered by Wembanyama. Middleton looking around. Over Vassell. Rebounded by Johnson. Well, San Antonio's shooting just 37% in the game. The offensive rebound. Fox against Quickly. Stolen by Vassell. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Vassell's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, and that mid-range shot is really Vassell's primary weapon.
Quickly against Fox. Now here's Quickly, tightly guarded. Chamberlain passes to Middleton. And there's the lob. Chamberlain gets the bucket. Chamberlain's got 19 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific group right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 13. Johnson for 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got his 16th rebound on the night.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
George passes to Middleton. It's stolen by Johnson. Vassell left side. The three. He drops it from range. Vassell's got his third basket on the night right there.
Always ready and willing to fire. Vassell from the corner.
Fox against quickly. For three, Sexton. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Now here's Wembanyama. Wemby, unstoppable and close.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
It's George on the wing. Middleton against Vassell. Vassell with the rebound. The Spurs have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Castle. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Here's Chamberlain, covered by Wembanyama. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Spurs have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Maybe they expended too much energy in the first half. They just look tired here on the defensive end.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Sexton. Six to shoot. Yep, that one goes. Sexton's gotten his first basket of the night.
And look, Sexton's lack of size has never prevented him from mixing it up down low.
San Antonio's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Outside Johnson. To the left side wing. Left side Wembanyama. It's rebounded by George. George has got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
A block by Wembanyama, and he'll lead the league in that category numerous times when it's all said and done.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Here's Sexton. Pass to Middleton. Over Fox. Middleton, no good. For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Johnson passes to Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on George. Here's Vassell. And he hits the jumper. Vassell's got 9 points. The visitors with the ball. They trail by 3. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. George outside. Pass to Sexton. Over Castle. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
A naturally gifted shot blocker. Wembanyama just has that 6th sense for detecting incoming shots.
Johnson's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Quickly against Wembanyama. Here's Chamberlain. Vassell comes with a double. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
Well, let me tell you, Middleton dunks it with ease. He's got those super long arms.
Fox outside. Looking to get back on track. Some solid defense from Sexton. Shooting about 47%. A nice number. Middleton, no good.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Castle outside. Inside. Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him deliver. And good whistle there.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
They also excelled defensively tonight, particularly inside. Tons of shots sent back, which was a treat to watch.
The first free throw is good. Harper, he's checked in for Vassell. So hits one and misses one at the line. The Spurs have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Pass to Fox. And here's Wembanyama. Chamberlain pulls it in. And here's Caldwell Pope. Outside Conley. Here's Chamberlain, covered by Wembanyama. For the tie, Chamberlain gets the bucket. Chamberlain's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Fox outside. From outside the arc. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
A lefty who is lightning quick. De'Aaron Fox is one of the toughest covers in the league. The development of his three-point shot has been big because it forces you to come out to it.
He's off on the first. Well, with De'Aaron Fox, he may go through peaks and valleys, but he's always dangerous, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes you watch and think, this defense is doing a great job against him. And then he'll drop 15 and a quarter without even breaking a sweat.
And the second free throw is good.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch. Just 1 for 3 from the line, but at least they've taken the lead. It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap. That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Unloads from 13. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Well, this is the kind of defender Williams is. Aggressive and ready to go after block. Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Now here's Conley. Yet to see a basket. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Left side, Barnes. Over Johnson. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now to the paint. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Fox. And now it's a 5-point San Antonio lead. Going 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Conley. Outside Caldwell Pope. Back to Conley. Pass to Prince. from behind the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Just a smart veteran play by Conley, making sure the ball gets to the guy with the best shot available.
Now here's Fox. 7 points in the game. Now Wembanyama. Williams defending. Fade away. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Conley with the ball. Still without a bucket. Pass to Williams. Outside Conley. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Now here's Castle. Here's the 3. Kept alive.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
And Williams punches it home.
Well, look, the defense has got to push Williams further away, or he'll do exactly that.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. And if you want to know which players had the most success from distance last season, here they are. You look at Prince. Boy, he's a sniper. 3rd best three-point shooter in the league.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
Now here's Wembanyama. 21 points in the game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And I love the physical play from Sohan inside, mixing it up with the defense and drawing the foul.
It's his first trip to the line. He misses the free throw.
They're hopeful that their poor free throw shooting in the second half won't come back to bite them.
For San Antonio, Rashawn Holmes comes in for Wembanyama. And it's Crowder in for Johnson. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
Conley passes to Caldwell Pope. Here's Prince for the tie. And Holmes pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Castle outside. Pass to Sohan. Crowder a screen on Martin. Here's Sohan. No good on the 3. Gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. And Holmes with the block. Crowder right side. Shot is up. And it falls all over the rim and in. Crowder's got 8.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
The 3 from Prince. Rebounded by the Spurs.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Martin outside. Outside, Caldwell Pope shoots over Harper. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. More 2K action in just a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm. Assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got De'Aaron Fox. Rashawn Holmes is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then there's Harper, and it's Vassell in at the 3. That's the San Antonio 5.
And getting where he wants to go, Harper's drive can be so sudden.
Here's George. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. No good. 8 for 12 from the field now.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
The 3 from Barnes. Buries it from 3.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Now here's Fox. Tries to break his ice. Holmes, a screen on George. Ooh, nice D from George. Shooting around 44%. Not bad. Shoots over Harper. George, no good. Spurs lead by 4. 4-3. Vassell outside. Hits the trifecta. Vassell's got 10 points in just the second half.
And Vassell's jumper continues to evolve and improve. He's a real threat off the catch.
Outside Sexton. Lets it go from deep. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got 7 rebounds in the game. Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Pass to Barnes. The shake. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Devin Vassell.
First team.
That free throw good from Barnes. Both free throws good from Barnes. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. A step back shot. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Timeout called Mitch Johnson. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Fox. And he's going for the oop here. Holmes, no good.
It would have been a sensational alley-oop finish. Tough to nail the timing on that long pass.
Quickly outside. Pass to Sexton. To the wing on the left. Vassell comes with a double. For 3, George. Here's Chamberlain. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. San Antonio again missing. Gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Oh, he picked him clean. Fox outside. Puts it up from 12. Chamberlain pulls it in. Shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
Yeah, look, they've shown great resolve to work their way back into this one, but they're not done yet. They're going to have to grind it out.
Fox, that's good.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
Sexton up top. Pass to George. Clock at 4. Shot from 12. Vassell with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 3. Fox, the pass to Holmes. Blocked! George feels it out a bit. To tie it up. Drains the triple. George has got 22 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Harper passes to Holmes. Now Fox. It's deflected. They retain possession from deep. Harper. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Harper. Holmes, a screen on quickly. Harper passes to Holmes. It's tipped. Outside Barnes. Pass to Chamberlain. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. Rashawn Holmes picks one up. A different look for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Holmes. Johnson comes in for Vassell. And Castle subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Now Castle. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Johnson finds Wembanyama. Castle outside. To stop the run. Ooh, excellent D there from Quickly. Gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. That one goes. Count it. And that's now 6 points for Colin Sexton.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
And the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul. The Spurs making a switch here. Fox is checked in.
Coming out of the floor for your Spurs, number 4,
Outside Johnson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
It just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Harper. Now here's Quickly. Pass to Chamberlain. Over Wembanyama. Right side Barnes. 5 on the clock. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Sexton passes to George. No good on the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Johnson. San Antonio again can't hit.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Now here's Sexton. To the inside. Chamberlain laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Chamberlain's got 14 points now in the second half.
Heady feed by Sexton. Over his career, his ability to read the game has improved.
From deep, Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Fox against quickly. Outside Sexton. Fires the three. And the three-pointer goes. Sexton's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, there's the sleight of hand by Sexton. Launching quick.
Outside Johnson. Right side Wembanyama. Quickly with a rebound. Gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the fourth. Pass to Sexton. Back to George. Over to the left wing. For 3, Sexton. Rebounded by the Spurs. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Fox against quickly. And the foul called on Paul George. That'll be a second foul of the game. Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Fox outside. Here's Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. Wembanyama, screen on George. Vassell, and yes, sir! Hits the wide-open J. And here's quickly. Now George. Here's Chamberlain, covered by Wembanyama. From 11 feet away. Yes, sir! It's good!
Yeah, not sure why he faded away there. Sure looked like he had plenty of space.
Fox, now Johnson. And no one in the vicinity.
I love watching Fox distribute the ball, knowing it's part of his role to involve his teammates.
Gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Here's Chamberlain, covered by Wembanyama. Puts it up from 15. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Here's Chamberlain, covered by Wembanyama.
Now, how do you shoot around or over Wembanyama? Seems impossible.
Castle outside. Now Wembanyama. From about 16, he knocks down the jumper.
Well, with his size, Wembanyama is the ideal option in close situations. Wembanyama will get a clean look.
Now here's George. A minute 6 left in the game. Here's Chamberlain. Tries from 10. Wembanyama rips down the board. San Antonio has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Fox with the ball. Wembanyama screen. Wembanyama powers it through inside.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
And an intentional foul right there. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. 14 fouls.
free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the 3 misses. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. 15.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up making the second. And that increases the lead to 6. San Antonio calls timeout. There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Here's Castle. Johnson inside, working on Barnes. Fox. The free ball is down.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. 7 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Knocks down the trifecta.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
PG, it was a slugfest game, but you did find a way to secure the W. Where do you see this team?
I mean, we're improving every game. Our defense has been holding up. You know, we might not score a lot of points right now, but, you know, we are able to manage teams and they're scoring as well. So, you know, our offense is going to come around, but for right now, we're just grinding it out, and our defense is holding up.
Holding up and holding it down. Thanks, PG.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now to present our player of the game.